Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. Today is the day that we are going to rescue this John Deere out of the scrapyard. They got it pulled out of the middle of a bunch of cars for us. But anyway, they're coming with a loader to help us get it on the trailer. And we're going to get it home, and might be a little bit before we get to working on it. Got a lot of other things going right now, but this will be a good winter project. We're going to have this thing all rebuilt and up and going by next spring. Just wandering around waiting for him to get a piece of equipment up here to help us load this tractor. Just had to show you this crane. That's like the crane that I just put on my trailer for loading logs, only this one's on steroids. Boy, looks like it'd be a nice tool to have. That bugger would really pick up logs. Stumbled across a John Deere seeder. This isn't near as old as that old John Deere seeder that I've got, but it's an interesting old thing. Kind of looks to me like might be a no-till seeder. If anybody knows more about it than I do, leave a message. And then this piece right there, I'll bet came off of a bell wagon. Piece off of a bell wagon, I'm guessing. Sure looks familiar. And then you can see that looks like parts of an old hay baler. The wheel sticking up there. Sure hate to see this stuff going to scrap, but sometimes that's where it belongs. There's an old log skidder. Boy, I'd love to save that old thing if it was worth saving. I don't know much about them, and I don't know what I'd do with it. I just hate to see it sitting in this condition. Oh, somebody's pulled the injector pump out of it. Likely not worth saving, but fun piece of old machinery. Look at that old Hitachi excavator. It's amazing what you find in these old scrap yards. That would be a fun piece of equipment to own. Somebody's been robbing parts off of it. Oh, I just spotted some old tractors. I am guessing that this is a Ford. Don't quote me on it, but oh, there's a name badge right there. Some sorts. Cool old tractor anyway. It's an old International F20. I thought it was an F20, but I just confirmed that. Just heard a clap of thunder. This here's got to be a case. Oh, yep. It's a case, and I'll bet this other one's a case as well. An old side delivery hay rake. From here, probably an old Alice. This must be the old tractor section. So we had a rain delay. No rain all year, all summer, and then it gets rained out. But we've got that loader end propped up and trying to get that tire fixed. We pulled another tire off an old bell wagon that should fit on it. We'll get that tire on it and then we'll push it up on the trailer. We ran across another tractor, Farmall H. Pretty well scrapped out. But this is interesting. It's got on the bar back there, it's got a John Deere sickle mower on it. And then right here, this I think is part of an old hay sweep for putting up loose hay. And then that there is probably an Alice. Tractors all over the place here. Okay, here's a cool old grader. J.D. Adams wheel grader, number 10. If that ain't cool, I don't know what is. It's even still got the blade on it down there. The operator would sit up here and put things up and down with all these wheels. Look at that.
It's actually doing it.
That's actually turning this shaft, which is raising things here. That's probably the first time those things have been turned in
ages.
A lot of years. You can see how the wheels tilt to help keep it going down the road if you're pushing your gravel sideways.
And it's got this locking mechanism. You step on it and it unlocks this steering. And then you can lock it back into place.
I guarantee there's somebody in the country that's looking for parts for this.
Wow, that actually does something. So here's your wheel tilt.
Can you believe that? The wheel tilt actually even still works. Okay, that piece is turning.
It's shifting this rack and pinion underneath me.
So shifting the whole axle back and forth? Yeah, I can see the whole machine moving and the axle staying in place.
It still works.
Crazy. The tolerances on everything was probably so loose back when this was made that it's not all froze up because of the loose tolerances. There's the front wheels to the machine. Pretty crazy.
Wow, there's the whole setup.
Look at that. It looked like a fifth wheel type deal, and here's the plate that it turned on. Boy, there's a lot of, look how the tongue on it shifts from one side to the other. That is a cool old machine. There's an old manure spreader.
It's got flails.
Which isn't real old. That manure spreader, I don't know what year it would be made, but it's not as old as a lot of the stuff I deal with. Boy, it looks like it could be restored. It's in a lot better shape than the one that I restored. PTO driven. Here's the old plow section. There's looks like 3 plows there that flip over, so you can go both directions. And an old manure spreader. A couple more old manure spreaders. So I have shown this in a previous video quite a while ago. A Caterpillar 40. Got the whole pony motor on it and everything. Pretty neat old machine. I know somebody out there needs some parts for that thing. It's got a 3-cylinder diesel engine. Look at the size of that injector pump. Thing's monstrous. Serial number 3G930. An Austin Western patrol sweeper. How's that for a unique machine? And then an old tank-like machine.
Winch.
I don't know what they would have used something like this for, but got a winch on the front end. Looks like a 6-cylinder gas engine in it. Pretty cool. This is what you call a team effort. Well, it is loaded. Another tractor rescued from the salvage yard. Hopefully this winter we'll get it all rebuilt and done. I've shown that on the previous video, but that's the reason it's here in the salvage yard. That crank poking through the side. We're good to go though. That's a heavy duty front end loader. Well, mission accomplished. Got the old girl home. Thanks for watching.